Welcome to week 12. The CrossFit Open is over for this year, and although I find it to be the highlight of the year, it's actually quite nice that it's over. My lower back have had it, and it feels good to just do my ordinary training without keeping in mind when it's optimal to do the open workout. Today I will share my official placement in the open and my official score on 24.3, and also my top 3 favorite breakfasts to eat before training. I also did a quarterfinal workout this week, so let's start this episode by updating the ranking. This time I did test 3 from 2022, and it's actually one of my favorites. Although I've only done it one time before, and that time I did not place in the top 25%. But this time I had a time to beat and I was ready to push it. The workout is a shipper, so it's built like a pyramid and consists of wall balls, shuttle runs and rope climbs. So a lot of heavy breathing. Time cap is 25 minutes and the workout is 8 wall balls, 4 shuttle runs, 1 rope climb, followed by 16 wall balls, 8 shuttle runs, 2 rope climbs, 24 wall balls, 12 shuttle runs, 3 rope climbs, 32 wall balls, 16 shuttle runs and 4 rope climbs. And then it's again 24 wall balls, 12 shuttle runs, 3 rope climbs, 16 wall balls, 8 shuttle runs, 2 rope climbs, and 8 wall balls, 4 shuttle runs, 1 rope climb. My score this time was 19 minutes and 46 seconds, which puts me in the top 25% with a placement of 1058. And that gives me an updated worldwide ranking of 3362. I'm enjoying the confidence boost. We'll need it as this year's quarterfinals is only a couple of weeks away. As I said last week, I wasn't very pleased when they announced 24.3, and I was actually very nervous before the workout, since I wasn't sure of my capabilities. Because I'm not very great at gymnastic skills, we haven't tried that type of volume in training before. 24.3 consisted of 5 rounds with 10 thrusters at 65 pounds or 29 kilograms and 10 chest to bars. Then it was 1 minute rest, followed by 5 rounds with 7 thrusters at 95 pounds, 43 kilograms, and 7 bar muscle-ups. I did actually manage a whole lot of butterfly chest bars, so I'm very pleased about that, since they're just starting to come off. But in the later rounds I did kipping singles. My bar muscle-ups aren't the prettiest, but I did manage 9 of them in total. So quite pleased with that as well. I probably could have improved my score if I did a redo because of the gained confidence, but this year it was all about one and done. This was by far my worst score, and my 123 reps gives me a worldwide placement of 14,662. My overall placement in the Open, however, became 4,832, and that's actually quite an improvement from last year's 6,525. Let's go! And now on to my top 3 breakfasts that I eat before training. Most often, I prefer to eat both breakfast and lunch before training, especially if I have a long session coming up. But sometimes I need to get my training done early in the day, and then I need a steady breakfast to perform my best. So breakfast number 1 is overnight oats. This is easy to prepare the night before if you're training early in the morning. I just mix 2 deciliters of oats with approximately 1 teaspoon chia seeds, 2 deciliters milk, I use oat milk, and approximately 1 deciliter of low-fat Greek yogurt. This is lemon flavor. Then I let it soak in the fridge overnight, and in the morning I top it with berries or fruits. This breakfast is filled with slow carbohydrates and protein that keeps you fueled up during your training. Breakfast number 2 is avocado toast with egg. So easy to make. This is bought bread that I use here, but you can of course make your own if you have the time or just want it less processed. Top the bread with mashed avocado, some salt and chili, and then I top it with fried egg that I've fried in coconut oil. This contains both fats, carbohydrates and proteins, which will keep you full and energized throughout the day. Breakfast number 3 is oatmeal with protein powder and peanut butter. This is also super easy to make if you're short on time. And in addition, it's warm and satisfying. The perfect combo of carbs, proteins and fats. I make my oatmeal with 2 deciliters of oats and 3 deciliters of water that I heat in the microwave. And then I mix it with 1 deciliter protein powder, currently using the flavor chocolate balls. And then I top it with berries and a giant spoon of peanut butter. All of these breakfasts contains slow carbohydrates, fats and protein, which makes sure I stay energized throughout my training session and also make sure that I survive until lunch. Some people argue that it isn't great to eat too much fat before training, but I've experienced that it keeps me satisfied longer. However, if I have a very intense workout coming up, or if I haven't eaten enough the evening before, it can be necessary to fill up with some fast carbohydrates during the session. So I always bring snacks in form of dates or dried mango, just in case. During the Open, I brought fluid carbs, which is easier to consume. See more of that in my video where I explain my top 5 supplements. This was it for today. Don't forget that consistency is key to all worthwhile things in life, not least when it comes to training. See you next week.